Man, I mean, that was like worst case scenario for you. Yeah. I mean, 7-2 run instead of 7-1 run, so like you were right that he dominated the offense, but wrong, but not wrong enough that the offense was able to do much. I mean, that sucks. Yeah, no, I understood it before you held my hand through that process, but thank you. Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 116 of the regular season where the Astros lose 5-4 to the Baltimore Orioles and drop the final game of the set. And this is sort of the inverse of last night's game, where, like, last night was... It seemed like a blowout on paper. 8-2 sounds like, oh man, they ran away with it, but it felt very close. This was always close, but it never felt like it was the Astros game to win. It just never felt like it. I made a joke last night with the Kremed thing, and by God, he just owns him. He just owns him. He is a pretty, like, average, maybe slightly below average pitcher against every other team in the sport of baseball. But something about the Astros, and he just turns into the prime love child of Roger Clemens, Pedro Martinez, and Randy Johnson. I had to look it up because I despise being happy. Entering the game today against opponents that he had faced multiple times, so more than one game, he had his best ERA and whip against the Astros. And if you were curious, it was a 0.54 ERA and a .600 whip. And then today he throws in 6 innings, a 2-run ball. I hate being right. The person I feel the worst for in this game was Hunter Brown, because, man, he gave the Astros a solid start. 6 innings of 3-run ball, I think 7 strikeouts in that time, didn't give up any walks. He was in control, he got beat a couple times, but hey, sometimes the other team just beats you. He wasn't making these horrible mistakes or wild with control and, oh, well, you know, all them walks came back to bite him. He got beat a couple of times, and then he was sent back out for the 7th inning. I don't know why, and the wheels fell off. Gave up a couple more runs. That was when it got out of hand. I thought he pitched a solid game. I was fine with Hunter Brown. I thought the Astros tried to overextend him. Specifically, I thought Dusty tried to overextend him, which is a theme for Hunter Brown. It's a bummer for him because I don't think he was terrible, but you end up giving 5 runs up in a 6-inning start where you tried to, or I guess 6+. It wasn't great. I don't think it was horrible. I think the 5 runs is a little misleading. The bullpen was good. Bullpen looked fine. Stanek was good. Maton looked good. That's nice to see Maton looking good again. Hopefully he can start to rebound. But the thing is, like, at that point, 6 innings of 3-run ball, which is what he gave you until they tried to overextend him. 6 innings of 3-run ball against the toast of baseball this season in Baltimore. That is a weird sentence to say. Congratulations, Baltimore fans, by the way. You guys really stuck through it. You're finally good again. But, you know, maybe don't suspend your announcer for stating a literal fact. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm not even going to go down that rabbit hole, even though it would be fun to. That's a quality start. You try to get more out of him. It didn't go as planned. I'm not upset at the pitching for this game. 5 runs against, again, Bears repeating, possibly the best team in baseball, is a winnable game. The story for the offense was too little too late. Yiner hit a home run in the 2nd. Altuve hit a home run in the 7th. They got a couple more in the 8th and 9th. It never felt that close. It never felt like it was the Astros game to win. There's no other way to put it. It was a little bit too little too late. Altuve had a great game. He had 4 hits today. Altuve, average back over 300, as it should be. Remember when he went 0 for 4 in his first game back and people tried to say, the downfall of Altuve is upon us? You might want to check on those friends. They're probably not doing well. Diaz looked good, had a pair of RBIs in this game, had a pair of base hits. He looks great behind the dish when he gets to hit. But at the end of the day, you take 2 out of 3 against the would-be 1 seed if the playoffs started in their house. Total win. I am not going to say anything bad about that. And now the Astros get to start a 3-game set in Minute Maid Park against the Los Angeles Angels. First game will be tomorrow night at 8:10 Eastern, 7:10 Central. The Astros send Verlander in his first returning home start as an Astro. So Verlandmus 2.0, please go better than original Verlandmus. And the Angels are going to send Reed Detmers Detmers. His name is Detmers, guys. I'm not going to mess it up anymore. I know I've done it a lot in the past. We're over that. That's the old me. The new me isn't going to say it wrong. Read Detmers. I'll be here afterwards to talk about it, but as for right now, that is all I have to say. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Astros.